Good morning, everyone. We are at the Morning Grind 2. The introduction is about to proceed. Volcano KOM after party. 2 laps Volcano Flat, 1 lap Volcano KOM, but instead of finishing at the start-finish banner, we're finishing at the top. Today is special. I'm looking at the A riders right now, but this isn't about the A's, this is about the B's. Because we have 4 special guests today. Let me click on the B's. Our first special guest, let me introduce, is Catalin Otinho, aka Sharky. Here he is. Catalin, you can see him in the screen right below me. This is our first rider. Our next rider is Mr. Paul Buckwild Buckland, one of the newest members of Dirt. Paul is also here in the B category. Let's find Paul. Clicking. Paul is here in this front pack. Here he is. Here's Paul in the front. Now that's 2 down. For the third, we have Mr. Joe Randall with the zoomed in view of a pained face, but he looks very controlled. Here's Joe, also in the front. A solid group of 27 guys. I love the view of Joe. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we have a 2-time state time trial champion in the state of California. I'm pleased to announce Miss Pamela Levine. We have 3 dirt riders. We have 1 vision rider. All over the world. Catalin, I believe, is European. Buckland is from Great Britain, Pamela is in California, and Joe Randall, I believe, is from the East Coast. So these are people from all over the world coming to represent, coming to showcase, to show us what they got. Let's show you the big view. Pamela's in the upper left. Below her is Catalin, aka Sharky, in the bottom left. Top right is Paul Buckland. You can see him standing up. He looks major focus. And below him we have the zoomed in view of Joe Randall. All 4 of them are still in this A pack, are still in this main pack. Pamela rides for Vision. Her real life team is called Razzle Dazzle. Now Pamela is a 2-time state time trial champion in the state of California. And if you're looking at your watch, yeah, you're right. It's 5 a.m. in California right now. So major shout out to Pamela. She's rocking the 5 a.m. But all 4 of these riders in the front pack, we're doing 2 laps of the Volcano Flat and then 1 lap of the Volcano KOM. Now, I did this course this morning about 2 hours ago. I know what to expect. I'm ready to talk about it. There are 3 points you really have to worry about. The Volcano Flat is the basic Zwift starter course. Now, everyone knows it. There's 3 points you want to look out for. That's first, coming out of the water tunnel, which just happened. That's the first incline. The second incline is after this fishing village, coming up. There's a little incline before the sprint banner. That's point number 2. And then point number 3 is when you're coming down from that point around the dirt road, around the volcano, there's a 2-tier uphill. Those are the 3 points that you really need to look out for. But besides that, this is a very flat course. It's going to be fast. Double draft is on. I like to call double draft Zwift hard mode or Zwift expert level. So we're riding on hard mode on Zwift. We're watching all 27 of this. There's 20 right now. So there's 20. I'm trying to showcase the B category because we have 4 riders with us streaming in live from all over the world. Pamela Levine in the upper left, Catalin Otinho in the bottom left, Paul Buckland in the top right, and Joe Randall in the bottom right. All of these riders are B riders. That means their FTP is between 3.2 and 3.8. Brandon Dobbs is here. McDermott is here. Buckland is here. I'm going to give these riders ride-ons. Ellis. A couple innovation cyclists. Ellis is here. I'm going to Dean Minchillo. Now, Dean leads our Thursday evening ride. Dean is a lightweight rider, so he may be a threat on this Volcano KOM. So what I really want to focus on is the course. The course is 2 flat laps But everyone knows the Volcano KOM is coming, so in the back of everyone's mind, they're trying to conserve, but you also want to stay alert on those 3 points, because if you get caught off guard, you can get dropped. And that's what double draft is. You always have to stay on the power, you always have to stay on the pedals. That's where the game theory really comes in with this course, because you want to stay on the power and stay on the pedals, but the climb is coming and everyone knows the climb is coming. So do we try to catch people off guard before the climb? But if we don't catch people off guard, we're burning matches that we'll need later on. So all of these things are being thought about. If they're, I believe Bjor had Marlene right here. I believe she rode 2 hours ago with me. So let's give her a major ride on. Phenomenal job. She's back at it. Same course. It took me about 55 minutes. I expect these riders to be about the same time. They're moving fast. They should maintain about 3.5 to 4.0 on the front. And you can see they're going 24 miles an hour. And if you look at this top right where my cursor is, they're going up a 1% incline. So they're maintaining speed up a significant incline. The pack is still very tight. Still that 20... Yasui was that 20th rider. Now 19th rider. Joe Randall's off the back. Uh-oh. Let me check out Joe. Here's Joe. Uh-oh. He's working hard. This might be it. 6.1. Come on, Joe. This might be Joe's whole race. He might be able to do it because the uphill is coming, and if the uphill is his chance to really make on some time, if he can maintain this 6.0, he can do it. But he needs some help. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. We're really rooting for you. Let's check out his view. Okay, he's going around the corner. This is the uphill. This is where he can make up time. If he can crank out 6 to 7 right here, he can really make up time. 14 seconds to Yasui in front. 13 seconds. I'm really rooting for Joe because this is his shot. 12 seconds to Yasui. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Really push it. This is the whole race right here, bud. 13 seconds. It's a downhill now, so he can maintain this speed. But if Yasui is still on this pack, I don't know. I have a bad feeling for Joe. I want Joe to hang in there because this is a long race. People can fall off. The pack can reform, and then he can get back in the main pack if enough people get dropped. So I want Joe to stick with it. He's cranking out 370, 360 watts. His heart rate is high. I don't know. I think a couple of these riders might not make it off the front pack, so Joe will be... All right, let's hope Joe stays with it. Okay, back to the front. Okay, here's Pamela, the Vision rider from California. It's 5 a.m. It's the crack of dawn. She's been warming up since 4:30 a.m. I don't even want to guess what time she's been awake since. Pamela's looking good. Let's give her a ride on. So that was point number 2 that I wanted everyone to be alert about. The 3 points on the volcano flat that you need to be alert. Again, coming out of the water tunnel, that hill that just happened that we saw Joe try to make up time on, and then the last point is coming up right here on the back side of this volcano. If you follow the backside of this volcano, it'll be a 2-tiered uphill. So it'll go uphill once, and then it'll flatten out, and then it'll go uphill again. And then that's really it. After this big uphill, you can recover as long as you need. So we're watching this B pack. This is Indoor Specialist. Do me a favor, go to twitch.tv/IndoorSpecialist. That's where you can support us. That's where you can subscribe. Make a Twitch name. Follow us. That's how you can support us. We're also live on YouTube, on Dirt Zwift Team, and on Facebook, obviously on the Indoor Specialist page. And that's what we're about. We're about focusing on all different riders across the entire spectrum of Zwift. That's why we picked today. That's why we're focusing on B riders. What other race, what other broadcast can focus on a random B race in Zwift? So I want to make everyone feel important, feel special, give everyone shout outs. Here's Ricky Yoon. Again, we're watching the B race. I can click around. We can take a peek up at the A riders. There are approximately 20 riders in this A pack. Jim McQuaid, draft rider, one of the fastest guys on Zwift. A bunch of other names. They just went over that 2-tier in the volcano that I was talking about earlier. So it looks like it's a little strung out, but nothing that's really going to separate this pack. Here comes the B riders. Here comes the race I want to talk about. They're going to come up to this 2-tiered uphill right now. I'm going to click the mini map in the top right. You can follow my cursor on the top right. Do you see this little curve? The curve right here. that's where it's going to go uphill twice. Let's look at Pamela. Pamela's below us. Again, Pamela's from Northern California. She's the threat because she's 66 kilograms and she can climb. If she's still with this pack, she can win this whole race. So I want to keep my eyes on Pamela. I want to keep my eyes on Sharky. I saw Sharky back here. Here's Sharky. I want to keep my eyes on him too. Here's Sharky with the fisheye cam. Okay, there he goes. He's wearing the Fondo kit. I'm expecting it to get a little strung out, but I don't really know exactly how much. I don't see too many red numbers. So it looks fairly muted right now. Ricky Yoon is pushing the most right now. He's at 5. Demon Chillo, again, another light rider who can really climb and win this KOM. Here's Buckland, just maintaining positioning in the back of the pack. If anyone knows how to race, it's Buckland. He knows to stay in the pack, and he knows the volcano's coming. In the morning grind, the first series, Buckland won the entire overall win. So everyone knows that he's probably the biggest threat here. He can climb, he can sprint, he's really an all-arounder. Even though he's 87 kilograms, his FTP is well above 320 watts. So this guy's where it's at. I see some off the front. 2 seconds, Buckland's making a move. Let's look at Buckland. Okay, there's Buckland. He looks smooth, he looks controlled. One guy's going with him, Hall, DBR behind him. I wonder if they're going to work together, and that's what I said. Those were the 3 points, and at point number 3, it happened. So Buckland and Hall have a 3 seconds on the pack behind them. Let's check view number 6, the rear view. There's space, but no one is really panicking. Here's Pamela. Pamela's trying to close it, but it doesn't look like Pamela's trying to make the break. She's just trying to close it to bring everyone together. To really snap the pack, you have to have a significant surge in watts per kilogram, and that's how you snap away from the pack in Zwift. Because this 5 watts per kilogram, the ease will bring everyone together along with you. So we saw Pamela really close that move. Her heart rate is 180, a little high. She's still holding 200 plus watts, but her FTP is 260, so she's still below threshold, and this will be about an hour race, maybe a little less. So I want to always refer back to the threshold. Here's Andrew Wright, a dirt rider. You can see a lot of pink. The pink means the dirt dads are here. And of course, you know the sweatshirt. I don't need to show you every time. If you're wondering if the dirt sweatshirt's ever washed, the answer is a firm no. The dirt sweatshirt stays here. It remains unwashed. It remains stinky. And that's just my new good luck charm. The dirt sweatshirt, the hat, the headphones, and the green screen. That's my new checklist. So it's going to be a long time until these guys come back. We're watching Buckland below me. Let's see if I can sneak a peek to the C Riders. Okay, they're the C Riders. Here's Sebastian, recently upgraded from the D. He's whooping ass. Andrew Jones, dirt. Looking good. Chan. He's there. He's there. This pack of 14 C Riders. They started a minute after the Bs and 2 minutes after the Cs. So each category started a minute after each other. And that's to allow the guys to really feed off of people of similar ability. Because a lot of times, if the A's and the B's and the C's start together, it's all about a war of attrition. So for the C's, this really allows them to do a little more race tactics, a little more fun. Okay, they're all working fairly hard. These guys have an FTP between 2.5 and 3.2. They're just finishing up their first lap of the volcano flat. It's 2 laps of the volcano flat and then 1 lap, then 2 laps of the volcano flat, then 1 half lap to the top of the volcano. Let's get back to the B riders. Okay, Dean is still here. It looks like everyone is fairly recovered. It's still this group of 17. They're going under this banner, but there's no power-ups, so there's nothing to worry about. 1 lap volcano flat is done. 1 more lap to go. Again, this race will be about an hour. I'm showcasing 4 riders. They're fed in live throughout the world. Pamela Levine is in the top left. She's a Northern California rider. In real life, her team is Razzle Dazzle. And she's the 2-time California state time trial champion in the entire state of California. Below her, in the bottom left, is Catalin Oltinho, aka Sharky. He's a dirt member. He's a great guy. We love having him. He looks very smooth, very controlled. His face doesn't look pained. He's staying cool. He's remaining calm. He's still in this front pack. Here he is. 175 heart rate. So he's looking very, very smooth. And at the top right is Paul Buckland. Paul won this morning grind series earlier this winter in 2018. Paul can win any race, whether it's climbing, whether it's sprinting. It looks like he's doing some sort of hand motions. He's describing something in detail. It looks like he's having a full in-depth conversation while he's riding. So we know Paul is feeling good. And then below him, Joe Randall. Joe Randall, the Velo News model. Yep, you heard that right. Joe Randall is a Velo News model. He's graced the back cover of Velo News. And he's just a phenomenal guy. His wife, Nancy, is a Mert mom inside riding trainers. He's got 2 kids. We love Joe. Unfortunately, he fell off the pack early, but he might be able to join up with these 3 riders behind him. I believe they're holding about the same speed as Joe, but if they maintain the same speed, maintain these same watts per kilogram along with Joe, they will catch him. So there's Joe, the model. Here's Dean. This front pack is still chugging along, 33 miles per hour. They're going fast. They crossed 1 lap at about 17 minutes, so I would assume the next lap is around the same time, 34 minutes. Then the climb will happen at 22 miles. So they've gone almost 9 miles. That means we have, let's do some quick math, 22, 8, carry the 1, 14 miles to go until the KOM starts. And that's what this race is. This race is a hilltop finish up to the KOM. Buckland is here. Let's see what's going on with Buckland. He's just moseying along. He's just having a jaunt on his bike on Zwift. He's not even he's texting. He's just having a great time. And that's Zwift. It's a video game. We're having fun. We're showcasing different kinds of riders. It's not A's, it's B's. It's not the same guys over and over again. We're trying to shout out all different people. I've told the story before, but one time I got a shout out from Nathan and it made my entire week. I showed everyone, showed my extended family, just from the one shout out. It made me feel so special. So that's what we're doing here at Indoor Specialist. Go check out twitch.tv/IndoorSpecialist. That's where you can really support me. That's where it'll matter. Follow us there. Follow us on the page, Indoor Specialist. On Facebook, IndoorSpecialist.com, the Dirt Zwift team. So if you're wondering what Indoor Specialist is, it's really this movement, this positive movement in the community. It has a professional side, and then it has the Dirt Army. And the Dirt Army is a solid 2,000 dads from all over the world. Not the best riders, but absolutely busting our asses every time on Zwift. All about positivity, all about supporting each other. And that's where Indoor Specialist is. It's the coming together of these 2 different aspects of the community. Okay, here's Paul. He's stripping down, so you know he's getting ready. He knows that the uphill is coming right out of this underwater. This is one of those 3 points that I was talking about that you need to be alert. You don't want to get caught off the back. It looks like one rider was caught off the back. Yasui. We saw him dangling earlier. So here it is. I wonder if anyone's going to try to make a move. This is one of the 3 points to be alert about. You don't want to get caught off the back, but you don't want to necessarily be hammering it up front. You just want to maintain positioning in the pack. Dobbs is up front, hauled at 6. It's not enough. I want to see red numbers to really signify that someone's making a move. Let's look at all 4 riders. Everyone's calm. Pamela's in the top left. Sharky right here is in the bottom left. Top right is Paul Buckland. And the bottom right is Joe Randall. Here's Marlene. Marlene raced the earlier session of this, so she knows exactly what's happening. Let's click around a little bit. Ricky Yoon, Brandon Dobbs, McDermott. The pink dads are here making a presence at the front right now. Uh-oh, Dean. Uh-oh. This might be it for Dean. 3.4. I don't know. I need something out of Dean. Come on, Dean. Come on, Dean. This is it. This is the whole race. 4 seconds. It's getting away from him. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, guys. 5 seconds. Come on, Dean. If he can stomp the pedals right now and crank out a 7 or an 8, he can close it. But it looks like the race is getting away from him right now. I don't know. But this might be good for Joe, who looks like he found those 3 riders. So if Joe can hold these pack, wow. These guys are really charging. Let's look at Joe. He's going up that uphill right now. Uh-oh. Joe's blowing his nose. Okay, there's Joe. Okay, if he can hold the wheel for these guys and work together, he might be able to make up some time and possibly catch Dean up here, who's 1 minute and 45 seconds up. Because this doubles draft, these packs move so quickly. And like I said earlier, it's basically playing this video game on expert mode. You always have to stay on the pedals. You always have to be alert. It's harder to make breaks. It's harder to do anything. It's just basically hard mode. So here's Joe with Tahara, the Japanese rider, and Fabiato. Yeah, so there's Paul. Paul's telling Dean to find Joe because he knows you can't make this race in no man's land. So I think Dean will find Yasui, and I don't know if they might be able to maintain a distance away from Joe. But there's Joe. He still has those 2 other riders. It looks like they're working together well. Joe's heart rate is down to 142. We saw his heart rate, I think, creep up into the 160s while he was trying to get back on the pack. So he has room. Okay, here are the guys talking to each other. Save a seat for me at the top of the volcano. Okay, there's Dean. Dean knows that's it. He gave it everything he can. Huge props to Dean. Okay, back to our 4 riders. Pamela. I'm looking for Vision. Here's Pamela. She rides for the Vision squad in game, but she rides for Razzle Dazzle in real life. Do me a favor, go check out Razzle Dazzle. Thank Pamela for coming in with us. Okay, below her is Sharky. Sharky is here. Okay, Paul Buckland is here too. Okay, Paul Buckland. Buck Wild Buckland, stay-at-home dad. Paul Buckland was on another team, but we actually recruited him on dirt because we love the guy so much, and he's such an upstanding guy, so we're happy to have him. Phenomenal rider. One of the top-ranked B riders in the whole game. Okay, they're all still together. I want to do a quick count. There's more than 10 left. Let me quick... Okay, 16 left. That makes more sense. 16 left. They're coming up on another one of those crucial junction points. This is the next uphill. This is uphill number 2. So I said there were 3 points. This is the second point right here. Once they come around this bend, that'll be the uphill. Again, just staying alert is key. Don't get caught in the back. Start to move up if you're in the back. Like if you're Ricky, you want to just squeeze the pedals a little bit right now. Move up a little bit. Don't get caught off the back. Everyone's going 5. A couple 6s. Maintaining focus. Here they are. Okay, still together. Nothing much happened. Let's click these C guys really quickly. Sebastian. Looking good. 168 heart rate. 200 watts. These C's are still a solid 10, I believe. Okay, everyone's looking smooth. I wonder if I can pop into the D race. Okay, so here's the front pack of the D's. Looks like Keen, Fukutani, Button, and another rider. I'll give these guys ride-ons. Now these guys all have FTPs 2.5 or below. Oh, we got the B's. Okay, so we're back to the B's. They're going down this path right to the volcano. Back to the A's. I'm trying to click around to the entire race because I want to showcase all these guys, not just the A's, but also the B's, the C's, and the D's. That's why we did this, so we can really shout out everyone, and we can make everyone feel special. Because we're all out here in the morning grinding. You might be seeing these avatars. It looks so easy to all of us. It's just an avatar riding a bike. But when we can click on Pamela, and we can see Pamela behind the bike, behind the avatar, it really adds another dimension of tangibility, emotion, another layer to the game. So there's Pamela. Here's Sharky below. Sharky's looking smooth. He's remained seated the whole time. He's got a crazy... Okay, his cadence is right around 80, high 80s. Okay, Paul Buckland. He's in aero position. He looks way too comfortable for this race. I think he's biding his time because the Volcano KOM is coming. If anyone knows the course, it's Paul Buckland. He's just been hanging out in this race. I want to see if I could grab Buckland to take a peek at his heart rate, because I have a feeling, there he is, 164 heart rate. So if I check on Zwift Power quickly, and then we click the live tab in this race, we can take a peek at some of these riders, their heart rates. So a guy like Paul Buckland, his heart rate right now is 170, but his max can get all the way up to the mid 190s. So he's got a lot of beats. It looks like 170 is right around threshold for him. And then if I click on Pamela, let's find Pamela, I can find her in Zwift Power, and it looks like her threshold is right around 180, high 170, 180. So she's got a lot of beats left. Pamela might be the rider to look out for here. And then if I check on Cataline, aka Sharky, let's find him in the game. Okay, his heart rate right now is 183, and that it looks like he's a little bit under threshold also. So all these riders are still in that comfort zone. I have a feeling they're in, you know, maybe zone 2, zone 3, but not quite feeling it now. So they're doing 2 flat volcano laps. They're almost done with the first flat lap. This is where it really matters. This is that spot, that uphill, one of the only uphill portions of this flat portion. Here we go. I wonder if anyone's going to make a move. A couple 6 numbers, but nothing too major. In the earlier race, this is where we had a major attack, and we were able to split the group from 50 down to 25. But I don't think anyone is willing to make a move or coordinate an attack right here. And that's the precarious situation. Do you go all in? Do you have the guys to do it? Because the volcano is coming and you really need to save it. It's 7 minutes up the Volcano KOM. The Volcano KOM is a tough one because it's uphill the first half, then it's flat, and then it's uphill again. So that first part is all about positioning. You don't want to go alone because people can form together again and get in a blob and recover, because double draft, you can get in the pack, you can recover in the middle of the volcano, and then this pack can start to accumulate speed and get faster and faster. So if you're alone, it's really not worth it. You want to wait till after that flat portion of the volcano to then go. So this race is a lot of patience. You're waiting for 2 flat volcano laps. You're waiting up half of the Volcano KOM, and then you gotta go. It's tough. It's gonna reward the most disciplined rider in this race. Again, we're focusing on the B riders. We have 4 riders here. They're all fed in live throughout the world. Pamela's in the top left. She's from Northern California. Sharky is in the bottom left. Let me get his country right. Because, okay, so he's from Romania. I had a feeling it was Romania. I just didn't want to get it wrong. So Sharky is bottom left. He's from Romania. And then top right is Paul Buckland. He's from the UK. Bottom right, Joe Randall, American. Joe's off the back, but I think Joe found a nice group to work with. Oh, and it looks like he's still with those 2 guys, and he's going to catch Dean. So if Dean and Joe and Fabiano can work together, if anyone else falls off of this front pack, they'll be able to catch them. So I think they're having a nice race together. Oh, and these front C's might catch them. Wow. So these front C's are moving quickly. Here's Kroll. Give him a ride on. This front C pack is pretty significant. Okay, here's Sebastian. All the C's are looking good. They're almost done with their 2 flat volcano laps. And then it's that volcano KOM. Pamela's looking good. Catalina's looking good. Okay, there's Joe. There's Joe with the hi mom and dad. All right, let's go. Let's showcase Joe. That's what we love. Okay, so there's Joe. The front of the B pack. They're just about to finish the 2nd lap of this volcano flat, and then it's really going to start to heat up. So I'm excited for this. I did this earlier today. I got dropped up the volcano KOM. Not quite feeling it today. But we have quite the race in the MGF series. I believe between myself, Mellow Johnny, and Chris Adlington of the Innovation team, it's a real duel. So all 3 of us can really win. I think 9 or 10 races into the series, and it's still anyone can win. And we're playing for real prizes. We're playing for a donut jersey by Roulette Jerseys. So this is going to be awesome prizes. We're all out there to win. We're all pumped up. Okay, so down to the beach we go. 2 laps almost done. Then volcano KOM. I'm starting to get nervous. I'm starting to get heated. Okay, oh, let me showcase my dirt sweatshirt. Always wearing the dirt sweatshirt. It's now officially my lucky dirt sweatshirt. So whenever you see me, you'll see me in the dirt sweatshirt from now on. Yeah. Alright, so I'll show you. Here's Joe below me standing up with some side boob. Alright, let's keep it PG for the kids, Joe. Okay, there's Paul. Here's Sharky taking a picture. So it looks like everyone is remaining very relaxed. You can see Sharky in the bottom left taking a picture. Buckland in the top right. Looks like he's falling asleep. But this is normal. This is what we expected. Because the KOM is coming, and that's what everyone is thinking about. It's just about staying in the front pack and getting to that Volcano KOM start line. If you can get to the start line in the front pack, that's all you need. Because it's 7 minutes uphill for these bees. I'd expect the first guys to be just under 7 minutes. And it starts at about 22 miles. So we're almost at 16 miles. Quick math again. 22, 16. Carry the 1, 6. So 6 more miles left. And that's where that KOM starts. Right now they've finished 2 flat volcano laps. And they're going around to the volcano. They'll go up and in the volcano first. And then the KOM will start. So they'll essentially do 1 circuit of the volcano before the KOM really starts. So let's see if I could check out some comments. That would be kind of cool. Trying to look at some comments. Okay, how are the live feeds fed in? Oh, right. Awesome, Rick. So we figured out how to feed the live cams in through this FaceTime thing. So I got the gaming PC. My PC is running 8,000 programs at once, and all these guys are kind of FaceTimed in here while they're riding. So they need to be able to FaceTime while they're riding with us. But it's a pretty cool feature. Let me show you again. All 4 of these riders are fed in through their own webcams into our system. So it's nothing special, it's just OBS. But it's all fun. You can see all their faces, and that's what adds another dimension to the game. So if you want to shoot me any other questions, I'll kind of hang out in the comments for a little bit. Again, we're watching this front B pack. We have 4 riders with us: Pamela Levine, Cataline Otinu, aka Sharky, Paul Buckland, and Joe Randall. Now Pamela, Paul, and Catalina are all in this front pack. Unfortunately, Joe's behind, but Joe found a good group of 3 riders, so they're still working hard together. All of these guys are threats up this climb, and that's what they've been waiting for the past 37 minutes, is this volcano KOM. They're just maintaining positioning. They have to stay focused, because at any moment a break could happen, but the chances are very low because everyone's saving their energy, biding their time. So again, shout out anyone who wants to have a cam fed into here. This is an open casting call, open to all riders, the whole Zwift community. It doesn't matter if you're A rider, a B, a C, or a D. Come join us. Come join Indoor Specialist. We'll get you broadcasted here. We'll showcase you. We'll tell your story. Happy to have all 4 of these riders with us today. Paul Buckland, Pamela Levine, Cataline, and Joe Randall. Again, still this 17, I believe. Okay, 15 now. 15 now. Yeah, all these guys are still looking good together. Half of a volcano flat lap, and then it's into the volcano and up the KOM. So if you have a comment, I'm checking out Facebook. Again, twitch.tv/IndoorSpecialist. And then, of course, Facebook Indoor Specialist page. Give us a like. Just clicking around. Still this front B pack. I wonder if I can grab the A pack. But I don't want to lose those Bs. Okay, Jim McQuaid is on the front. Here's the last little uphill before the volcano KOM starts. They've still got 9 riders there, but it looks like they were able, if I look at this mini map in the top, let me change my view so you guys can really see this. So I think they just dropped a couple guys up this climb. You can see there's a little group of red in the mini map in the top right. There's a little group of red right behind them. So I think they're trying to stay on the pedals right now to prevent this backpack. They dropped McGlue and about 1, 2, 3, 4 other riders. I think Jim McQuaid led that little break. Here's Gavin Hughes, Cryogen. We'll give them a ride on to show them that we're watching them. How many members are you up to now in Dirt? Good question. I think we have about 1,800 in the Facebook group. And on Zwift Power, we're closing in on Team Italy. So those damn Italians have been in front of us for a long time. But I'm just joking because we love them all. But I think on Zwift Power, we're like around 600 or something like that. And the team right in front of us is Team Italy. So if anyone's hesitant about joining Zwift Power, joining Dirt, don't be. Just jump right in, 2 feet. We're welcome to all the moms, all the dads, all the non-moms, all the non-dads. Just come on in, hop right in, start talking, get on Discord, get on the forums, get on Facebook, introduce yourself. It's really an open and welcome community. You'll not see us turning down or being negative about anything. We're just here to have fun. Again, we started around these values of work and family and really kind of losing time for us. So that's really the core value behind Dirt, is all of us guys, dads, moms, you know, our priorities are work and family. However, we still need to make us time, and we still need to prioritize ourselves. And that's what Zwift has enabled for me. It's allowed me to really find myself again, lose weight, get back in shape, regain my mental health. And without Dirt and without the game, I don't know where I would be. So I guess the message behind Dirt is much bigger than just playing a video game in my basement. It's really, you know, for the mental health, for the physical health of all the moms and dads doing this 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., you know, putting the kids to bed, getting on Zwift, or waking up crazy early to get on Zwift before my kids wake up. So that's how it all started, and I think the message has remained true as we've grown bigger and bigger. We only started about 6 months ago, but I mean, since then we've really exploded, and I mean, it means so much to me to see the growth and to see everyone really get behind the message and really value dirt. So that's why I always feel important to rock the sweatshirt, support the guys, support the team, support our message. So yeah, that's kind of the story. Let me check the comments again. When you growing the stash out? All right, so when am I growing my own mustache out? All right, so real talk. Okay, I'm gonna look right into the camera for this one because this is an important one. In order for me to grow out a mustache, it would take 6 to 8 months. Okay, 6 to 8 months for me to just get some peach fuzz here. So that's why I would love to get No Shave November going, but I'm a very redheaded guy with fair skin. It would take me a good year to get any sort of foliage going on. Don't make fun of my masculinity, please. We're all out here having fun. I see another question in the comments. Do I prefer doing 320 watt intervals? So I'm just an average rider. I really have no skill set in riding. I just go as hard as I can. There's no real interval riding. It's just maintaining as much power as I can until I fall off the pack. I wish I had more insight for you, but that might be a question for the Indoor Specialist pros, but I'm definitely not the guy to answer it. I'm your average B guy. I'm cranking out a 3.7 FTP. My FTP is only in the 2s, so 320 watts isn't really doable for me. Okay, so we're going up this last portion, and then we're going in the volcano, and then the fun's about to begin. So into the volcano, let's take a peek on the 4 riders. Okay, Pamela's still in the pack in the top left. Paul is still in the pack in the top right. And Catalin is also, let me look for that Romanian flag. Oh yeah, he's also in this pack. Okay, everyone's looking good. 174 heart rate, not too bad. Buckland, 167. Very good. And Pamela, 171. Okay, so all of these people, all of these riders are under threshold. Right now is that last portion to get a quick recovery, because once you get inside the volcano, you're always kind of doing these up and down rollers before the KOM. Quick recovery. You can see Catalin. Oh, there's his wife in the background. Andrew Wright's on the front. Bjorhead is still here. McDermott. It looks like all of the same riders are here. I think it's still 13, 14, 15 riders. Okay. Let's get back to the front of that bees. Oh, here's Joe. Okay, so it looks like Joe found a big pack to work together with. Let's check out Joe. How's he looking? Okay, there's Joe with the close-up cam. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There's Joe with the close-up cam. Okay, the front bees again. 16 riders. Catalin is there. Buckwild is there. And so is Pamela. All 3 of these riders are still in the pack, trying to get that recovery. So instead of going left here, they're going to make a right turn and go up into the volcano. So they're going to go up into and through the volcano around 1 time, and then the KOM will start. We're looking for 23 miles. Only less than 5 minutes left before the real fun begins. Buckland's still on the front, still charging. Pamela Vision is here. 2-time state time trial champion of California, Pamela Levine. You can see her jerseys behind her. So if you can take a peek over her right shoulder, those are her state champion jerseys that she has on the wall. And right now she's rocking the Razzle Dazzle kit. That's her real life racing team. All women's team out of Northern California. Here they go up this incline. And no one's gonna go. I would bet money that no one goes, because right now we're so close to the volcano. I mean, you could touch it. It's on the other side of the map. I expect mid-5s, but nothing more. No red. That looks like that's about right. Ellis Ellis is not going to lose this draft now. He's lasted this long. He's not losing the draft now. Let's look at all 4 riders. Cool and calm. Catalina in the bottom left. He hasn't flinched. Paul Buckland in the top right. 87 kilograms, but don't rule him out because he can climb. This man can climb fast. And there's Pamela. Pamela's 66 kilograms and she can climb fast. So this could be a female-male showdown. Very exciting. Let's look at the broadcast. Okay, here they go under the banner. No power-ups in this race. 1 mile left until the KOM arch. The climb will be 7 minutes. Uphill, and then it'll be flat, and then it'll be uphill again. This climb's broken into 3 parts of the Volcano KOM. With double draft on, it's still essential to remain in the pack. Going alone is probably not the best idea in the beginning. I'd expect everyone to stay together for the first half of the Volcano KOM, and then you'll start to see watts being thrown around and numbers being dropped. Okay, here's Ellis. Still patient. So they've been patient for almost 50 minutes now. Up until this point. I'm getting nervous because we've also been patient up until this very point. Let's look at the comments. Last one. About to get buck wild in here. Yep. Okay, do me a favor. Give us a like. Facebook. Also go to twitch.tv/IndoorSpecialist. Make an account. Follow us. That's where you can really support us, and that's where it'll make a difference. All 4 of these people are being fed in live throughout the world. Pamela, California, top left. Catalin, bottom left, from Romania. Top right is Paul Buckland, Buck Wild, from the UK. And there's Joe Randall, another American. All 4 of these, all over the world, all B riders. We brought together these 4 to showcase this 1B race. 805 Morning Grind Fondo. Paul Buckland won the 2018-2019 Winter Series of the Morning Grind Fondo. And this is the Winter Spring Series. I believe this is the 9th race of the series. So here they go. They're going to go into the volcano one more time. Through the hot lava. Come out. And then the KOM will start. Still 16 riders. It's been the same 16 since we saw Dean, which was over 10 miles ago. Dean was the last one dropped. Still this pack of 16. We're watching Pamela, Buck Wild, and Ultinu. Those are the 3 left. Out of our 4 riders, those are the 3 that are still in this pack. We have 3 out of 16. So our odds are doing pretty well. Okay, Pamela and Buck Wild are in the front. The climb is coming. Okay, here's Buckland. Sharky on the front. Those last deep breaths. Watch them. Here they come. Those last deep breaths. Quick inhale, exhale. Down and around. Do you see this banner right here? You can see my cursor right here, and that's the start of the arch. That's where the fun's going to be had. Catalina in the bottom left, stripping down. He knows it's coming. We all know it's coming. Get excited. Here we go. You can see this red right here, this red line. That's where it's going to begin. Okay, and we're off. I'm looking for anyone to absolutely hammer it right now. Here's Pamela. She's looking good. Pamela's in the top left. Buck Wild still 4.0. Nothing crazy. Pamela and Buckland are there. Quick downhill. Okay, now I'm looking at 2 minutes uphill. But you have to stay in the pack. Okay, here's Buckland's 500 watts. Wow. Marlene is there. Tim Ellis is here. No one has fallen off the pace yet. Everyone is still holding together. No one's making a move. No one's going to risk it yet. Again, after this uphill, there will be a flat portion where the group can come together and the double draft will be felt. So here's Buckland still holding the wheels. He knows he's not ready to go yet. This is the hard part. Patience. Patience, everybody. Okay, all four. Here's Pamela. 182. She can get up to the 200s. Her heart rate. Okay, Buckland. He can get into the mid 190s. All these guys still have beats left. Here's Cataline on the front. Cranking out 4.5. Looks like a consistent 4.5, 5 watts. Up the volcano. There's Pamela. Okay, here's Sharky. All of them are still together. You can see this overhead view. Looks like only one. Okay, Tim Ellis fell off the pack. Okay, Dobbs is here. Okay, Sharky is here. Let's look at Buckland. Buckland's still remaining calm because he knows it's coming. Okay, you'll see a crest here, then a slight downhill. So watch the watts kind of relax. They'll fall off right now. Okay, but uphill, nothing is still happening. Still 13 riders out of the 16. Only 3 of them really fell off. Here's Fasan, Ricky Yoon. All the heavy hitters are here. So now 3, Pamela, Cataline, and Buck Wild. Now we have 3 of the 13. The odds are increasing for our guys. Okay, just lost him. I'll grab him again, don't worry. Okay, stand by. Okay, here's Joe Randall, still in this pack of 3. I saw Tim Ellis. Let's keep moving up. Keep finding Joe. Okay, SD was right there. Okay, here's the front of the pack. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This is phase 2. This is the recovery. Try to get off the watts. Try to recover. Try to find the draft. The double draft is working in your favor. All these people are together. Still 13 riders. Here's Sharky. Paul Buckland is below us. Looking good. Sharky's looking good. Okay, let's take a peek at Pamela. Okay, there's Pamela. Okay, Pamela still has room. She can do it. So all 3 of these riders can still do it. Let's look at the big view. All 4. Okay, bottom right is Joe Randall. Unfortunately, he fell off, but the other 3 riders are still in this pack. Let's watch the numbers. Here goes Pamela. Buckland's on the front. 300, 400 watts. The climb's almost done. Someone's really got to make a move soon. There's still too many in the pack. Anyone can really win. Might come down to a sprint still. 10 plus in the pack. Andrew Wright. Any of these guys can do it over the top. Dobbs is still here. Now it's 12. Oh, 13 still. Uh-oh, I don't see any red numbers. No one's really going for it. Everyone's staying in the pack. By the looks of it, I think Buckland and Cataline might be the ones. But I know Pamela has done this before. She still has the heart rate to go. I don't see any 5s. Everyone is still working together. Uh-oh, come on, someone. It's going to be the first one to go. Might be the winning move. Let's watch and see. Marlene at 5.0. Okay, there's Pamela. Sharky. Okay, still at 5, still together. There's 0 time gap between these riders. Not even a second. They're still very much bunched up. Okay, these are the boards, and you can kind of see. So watch my cursor in the top right. They're just gonna go around the circle, and there's the finish. So just around one time. This, where you can see my cursor in the top right, that's the finish line right there. So they're just going to do one quick circle and then the finish line. So you can almost see on this map around to the finish. And the finish is right at that KOM banner. Okay, here a rider goes. KC. Wearing the Zwift Riders Germany kit. A little distance. Maybe 1 second. 6.5. This is the move. Here goes Buckland. Let's watch Buckland. Here he goes. Okay, this is the move. Buckland knows this is the attack. This is the winning move. Buckland's going, but he's bringing back the whole pack. Everyone's still in this draft. Buckland's there. 6.5. 500 watts. 194 heart rate. He's at his max. Is he going to get sipe hold? Okay, Buckland. He's looking for someone else to take a turn. Here's Cataline. Are they going to be able to work together? Come on, Cataline. Okay, there's Cataline. Okay, it's Cataline. It's Sharky. 5.0. Only 30 seconds left. Come on, guys. They're working together. Come on. There goes Buckland. Here he goes. There goes Buckland. 9, 8, 11. Oh, my goodness. Here's Buckland. Uh-oh. But here goes Seipold with the orange numbers, too. Here goes Buckland. On the pedals. There he goes. There he goes. Is he going to catch him? I don't know. Come on, Buckland. Come on, Buckland. Come on, Buckland. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. It's going to be Seipold and then Buckland. Buckland with a phenomenal finish. Who's going to get second? Is it going to be Sharky or is it going to be Marlene Bjorhead? Uh-oh. Is Sharky going to try to sneak in? No, he's going to give it to Marlene. Sharky gets fourth. Let's see if we can find Pamela. Here's Pamela crossing the line. Wow. Phenomenal effort. Here's Pamela. There she goes, crossing the line. Ooh, I'm exhausted watching that. So you can see all three of these riders. Top left, Pamela. Bottom left, Cataline. Top right, Buckland. Just absolutely exhausted. Gave it everything they have. Let's see if we could find Joe for this finish. Okay, here's Joe. Joe's almost there. He's so low finishing this race, but I want to see if we can grab Joe's finish. Come on, Joe, we're watching you. Joe's in the bottom right. You can see his face zoomed in. Joe's another big rider. He's 6'3", and he's 78 kilograms. And you can see those times on the left. Those are some very, very fast times for the B riders. Okay, so there's Pamela. Great job, Pamela. You did awesome. Let's find Joe. Okay, here's Joe. Okay, come on, Joe. Almost done. Let's look at the mini map in the top right. It looks like Joe just has a half circle left to go. And then he'll be at the finish line. 300 watts. Come on, Joe. Finish strong, buddy. As we're watching Joe finish, I just want to thank everyone for watching. Thank all four riders. Pamela, Paul, Cataline. Thanks all you guys. It was great seeing you guys suffer. It was great hanging out with you guys together. We're all cheering on Joe, watching him finish this race. It's been awesome. It's been a pleasure. Again, twitch.tv/IndoorSpecialist and Facebook, the Indoor Specialist group. Give us a like, give us a follow, make some accounts. You can really support us. It'll mean a lot. We're trying to do big things. Again, this is just the beginning of future things to come. Hopefully you got a glimpse into the potential, into the capabilities of this whole platform, of all what we can, of everything we can do, of all of our capabilities. Let's watch Joe. Absolutely brutal. Look at that face. Come on, Joe. Joe's just killing it. 7-10% incline. It's about to flatten out. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Crossing under the arch. Woo. Phenomenal effort. Wow. So thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a great race. It's been a phenomenal show. We will see you Saturday at 7 a.m. We're showcasing 4 riders live in studio. Let me show you quickly what I have in front of me. Right here. There's a full studio of 4 Zwift stations in front of me. We'll be doing that this Saturday at 7 a.m. Make sure to race Dirt Saturday Race. We'll give you a shout out. We'll give you a showcase. Doesn't matter if you're A through B. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. This is Sterny. I'm out.